Friends, welcome to the page. I'm Ken Smith, and I am extremely excited to share with you this interview that I did with Tom. Now, Tom owns a very remarkable Model A. Now, when you first see it, you look at it and you go, well, what's so special about that? Well, let me tell you what's special about it. It is a true survivor in every sense of the word. It has never been restored. Only maintenance has ever been done on this vehicle, and it is in exceptional condition with low mileage, and Tom is the third owner of this vehicle. So really excited to bring this content to you today. Really excited for you to actually see this car up close and personal. I got a chance to see it last year, but this year I decided I'd interview Tom from Old Car Festival. So without waiting any further, let's get right into the interview. Here's Tom. So hey folks, I am here with Tom. Tom is the owner of this vehicle right here. Now, at first look, you'd think, well, it's just a Model A, there's nothing special. But there's a lot special about this particular car. And I've got Tom here who's going to talk about it, tell me a little bit about it. Tom, what makes this car so unique?
This car is completely unrestored. Over its life, the only thing that's been done is maintenance to keep it running. So the typical belts, hoses, rebuild a carburetor, that kind of thing.
So maintenance only? I mean, it's never been painted, it's never had the interior replaced, it's never had anything other than tires, lube, and oil, right?
Yeah, so this is all the original paint, the roof, the interior, floorboards, all that.
Even the roof is the original roof.
So my father found this in 1967 up in Manton, Michigan, and he bought it from the second owner. The story was that the original owner was a watch repairman who once a week would drive into town and pick up and drop off work. And when he got home, he wiped it down, covered it up. The second owner rarely drove it, just out on the weekends with his family and things. He lived out in the country. Again, it was always stored inside, covered up. My father had it for a few years before he realized that it was an unrestored car.
Wow.
And when he figured out that the rear seat comes out, in there he found all of the tools, the manual, the air gauge, and pouch, everything.
So not only is it an original car, but everything that came with the car is still with it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did not bring the display box of all the tools and everything.
Right.
But I do have that.
Yeah. And so, can we take a look inside? Can we see the inside of the car?
The driver's seat definitely has some wear to it. The front floor mat had to be replaced because it got brittle and just went to pieces. The rear floor mat is the original.
And characteristic of older interiors, obviously.
Yep, the rubber's rock hard inside here.
Right. So tell me about these stickers here.
Those were on it.
Look like
ever
maintenance
since I
stickers.
was a little kid.
Yeah.
They're oil change stickers.
Wow. Let's see if we can get a little closer look up at that. That's pretty cool. And Tom, how many miles are on the car?
A little over 26,000.
26,000 original miles.
Yep.
Original roof. Does the roof leak? I know mine leaks like crazy.
No, it doesn't.
That's amazing.
Not that I ever drive it in the rain, but
Right. And so, Tom, tell me about these license plate toppers right here.
Apparently that was a thing from back in the day. If you bought 5 gallons of gas or whatever, they give you one of these things to put on your car and, you know, advertise for the oil company, basically.
Okay.
At the Model A Museum in Gilmore, they have a big cabinet full of a variety of these things.
And I'm just curious, original spare?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's vintage from that time.
Yeah, definitely.
I have no idea if it's the actual original spare or not.
And so even though it's got, looks like some dings over time?
That was the second owner was driving through the woods going on a picnic and ran over a tree stump.
Oh my goodness. But still untouched. I mean, you know, even though that could have been fixed and you chose not to, which is way, way cool. Can we see inside there as well? And so Tom, how long have you had this now?
I started taking care of it as my father got older, and he passed away in 2015, so I've had sole possession of it since then.
Okay.
And he has had this car here at the Old Car Festival since the 70s, since they started allowing up to this year.
Oh, prior to that, they didn't even allow
At one time, the cutoff was 27. Then they expanded it to be able to include Model A.
Wow, nice. Can we take a look under the hood?
Yeah. Business side on the other side here.
Okay. I still can't get over the low mileage of this vehicle.
So, original generator, starter, all that. My father saved, one of the things he found under the seat was a set of spark plugs that had been taken out and put back in boxes and thrown under the seat.
Right.
I believe maybe the original spark plugs.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. Haven't changed the fan or the water pump, none of that. That's still all there.
No. At one time, you know, Model A valves were terrible.
Right.
He had a couple exhaust valves go to pieces, so it has had the head off and the valves replaced on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's still kind of maintenance, you know. That's
right.
That's not restoration. That's really maintenance. Absolutely. I mean, and I'm really impressed with the shape of the paint.
I have rebuilt the car, of course. It has to be done periodically. This piece, unfortunately, about a year ago, I was working on here and had a leak that I couldn't get sealed and over tightened this and cracked.
Oh no.
So I did have to replace that.
Yeah. And Michigan never uses any salt on the roads, but original exhaust?
No.
Or has that been replaced?
No,
Yeah, that's been replaced.
That's been
Yeah.
replaced, yep.
I'm sure. Still has the pans.
Yep.
You don't see them that often. A lot of Model A's, they take them off, and that actually helps to cool.
And I know a lot of people hate this, but that is an original two-blade fan on there that I inspect frequently to make sure it's in good shape.
Sure, absolutely.
But as low on miles as it is and as slow as I drive it.
Well, in a worst case scenarios, you could always replace the fan, right?
Yeah.
And then just set that aside.
Hopefully before it goes through the hood.
Yeah, right. Well, Tom, thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to see. To find an unrestored vehicle is really super rare. So I hope you appreciate this. And Tom, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I really enjoyed being with Tom and getting to know Tom. I actually saw this car, like I mentioned earlier, a year ago, and it's just amazing to see Tom drive it in, drive it out, and really still enjoy a car that is very much still an original survivor. And so I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Tom actually took me for a ride later on, and kind of caught me by surprise, so I didn't get a chance to do any video footage of it. But I did take a couple of pictures of it. I was really excited about that. So, all that being said, hey, remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But more importantly, be blessed.